We rolling? Thank you, sir. I appreciate all your hard work. Seriously, great job with all the team today. Good stuff. Good work all around. All right, we ready to do this? M&M's. Pre-recorded live from Corner Pocket Comedy. It's the Derek Luna Show. This week, a makeshift monologue, plus open mic press conferences. And now, there's no stifling his defense. It's Derek Luna. That is correct. We are here from Corner Pocket Comedy. The comedians are filtering in. These combatants are getting ready to take center stage at the stage right here behind me and duel it out. There's no duel. It's just an open mic. But everybody's having a good time. Everybody's getting warmed up. Got some people eating burgers over here. A little bit of pool playing. We're at ETA about a half hour before we get started. I'm going to try to get some pregame and postgame coverage of the open mic festivities for everybody. What else do I want to do before we intro this thing and just get it rolling? I'm going to do some dates. It's the beginning of the year. I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to be releasing these, but I believe I should be heading out to Mobile, Alabama on January 12th, and then on to Eugene, Florida on the 13th, followed by a whole week in the Destin, Panama City Beach area along the Gulf Coast. We'll be heading out there with PCB Comedy. And then Don't Tell Huntsville. I guess I'm not supposed to be telling anybody, but it's a special music edition of Don't Tell that they're doing out in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm excited to be a part of that. I've got some dates up north then, the 26th at the Funny Farm with my new boss, Joe Lowers of the World Series of Comedy. I'm going to be opening up for him and grabbing all the gear for an awesome season of World Series of Comedy. And then I'm hitting up Battle Creek, Michigan on the way back home. The following week, I'm in Boone, North Carolina with Bar Comedy USA tour. Shout out Dog. And then the next day in Medina, Ohio with a show up there. Excited. That's just January, guys. I'm booking up so much. I think I calculated only 27 available weekends next year. And the year's not even here yet. So exciting things, great things happening. We're going to roll right on into open mic press conferences and see how these combatants are feeling about what's going on here. God, I just love open mic. I truly do. Whenever the year gets to rolling, I'll be too busy to do that much open mic. So it's really fun. It's been fun here at the end of the year to get a chance to hang out with all my fellas and gals and just sling these new jokes out and try this new stuff out. There's only a couple of them left before the end of the year, so I'm really trying to enjoy it. And, I guess that was kind of a thoughts and prayers as well. But buckle up. Here we go. Open mic press conferences. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell a friend about it. And enjoy.
Coming to you live. Oh, that's your line?
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's me. Derek Luna Show here live with Harrison Broadstreet, who's going to compete tonight. I keep saying competition. It's not a real competition, but
we're competing.
We're going to be right here at a Corner Pocket. We're across the street. He is going through what he calls his pregame routine. You want to go into a little bit of that? It involves some Sprite, I see.
This is water.
Scissor up.
This is water. I like to hydrate. Before a big match.
How much scissor up's in there?
Just a little scissor because if you're moving too fast, it's not good. So you got to slow yourself down.
Okay.
But this is just a little water here. Just got to stay hydrated to fling these jokes at these folks.
Yeah. Well, what's the plan for tonight? Do you have any new things for the New Year's coming up? Any New Year's resolutions or new jokes that we're going to be throwing out?
So I do have more new jokes than New Year's resolutions. 0 New Year's resolutions because if you haven't seen me, am a perfect human. I don't need to improve myself in any way.
Okay.
But I am writing these jokes.
Flawless.
So, flawless. But we're working on some new jokes. We're working on some new material, regardless of how perfect I am as a human being.
Harrison, you heard it here first, guys. Harrison Broadstreet, LeVar Ball-esque. Never lost.
You're more of LeVar. You're a little older. I'm more of a LaMelo.
Never lost.
A little younger out here.
That was my favorite thing that he claimed.
Got weak ankles.
Was that he never lost.
Never. Played Michael Jordan one-on-one, never lost.
How do you never lose?
You never finish a game.
You never play a game, probably.
You never finish. If I knock the Monopoly board over, you didn't win.
That's the crux of it right here. We might lose tonight in our open mic battle because we're in there competing.
You never lose if you're learning.
There's always a chance.
As long as I'm learning, I'm living.
Of failure.
Not losing.
All right.
Oh, heck.
Well, hey, good luck. We'll see how it goes in there.
Thanks you. We'll see how it goes right now.
Hey.
Never lose.
Okay, listen. Now, we're all getting ready for open mic. We're all maybe got some jitters going, maybe some butterflies.
A little bit.
Give us your best halftime speech to really pump up the troops.
Okay, well.
I'm going to go solo on you. Let's do this.
I know it's been tough. I know you think you got a lot riding on this, and trust me, you do. If you fail here, you'll probably never want to do this again. Never. It's going to hurt you and haunt you for the rest of your being. So let's buck up. Let's not worry that dad left and mom doesn't really think you're successful. You need to bear down, find yourself, and stay in the pocket. Remember, if they're not laughing, they hate you. I think that'll get them going.
Was a lot of demons in there.
You don't think that would pump them up?
It was it was a lot of darkness, and it would probably pump people up.
It's
the way I like to start things, terrified.
Yeah. You're scared. You're going to fail. You won't.
Harrison, thank you. Good luck tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
Never lose.
Never lost. Tyrone, where can we find you on Instagram?
I don't have one.
He's not on Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram.
The answer is
on YouTube.
You won't find him on Instagram.
That is true.
You'll find you on YouTube.
On YouTube. Showtime Emporium.
Showtime Emporium. Your nipples are being tickled right now. This is just...
Yeah.
Nobody's helping you out with this.
No, they really aren't, and I like it. It's
so here we are. We're
here.
Getting ready to. Last time I caught up with you, you were crushing it over at Foreman's Basement.
I appreciate that. It was a good time.
It's a great performance. Great. The stat sheet was really filled up. How you going to follow that up here tonight? Pre-Christmas, pre-New Year's.
Pre-Christmas, pre-New Year's.
Open mic. What's the game plan?
I'm going to try to just offend everyone in the room.
Really?
And see how that works out.
Really?
Real Christmas spirit.
Find all the toes, step on all of them.
Yeah.
Great game plan.
I got some new stuff I want to try out.
Any hints as to the new jokes we're going to be slinging?
Trying to figure out how you ungodfather someone.
Ungodfather. Get out of it.
Yeah, no, to get somebody else out of it.
Like jury duty? Like you don't want to do it?
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea.
A thought that popped in my head. I'm going to see where I can go with it.
I can't wait to see how that works out.
Yeah.
You keep shying away from the camera. Probably because you're being tickled so much.
Right? I was being molested, but I liked it, so
well, hey,
it's okay.
Is it really molestation then? If it's welcomed. New Year's. Any New Year's resolutions?
I am going to, I think in the summer, I'm going to get myself booked somewhere. I'm going to try to do like some dates or whatever. Try to get that set together.
Get out on the road. Get out on the road a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Nice. Put some work on them calendars.
Yeah. That sounds like a good call. As
De La Soul said.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds like a good call. It feels like the next logical step.
Right. Right on. How long you been doing this, Tyrone?
Since February.
So yeah, you're a brand new baby.
Yeah.
You're about to hit your 1 year mark.
About to.
Yeah, you should have a couple little gigs on the road for sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, well, open mic coming up here momentarily. Best of luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Right. Appreciate you, sir.
All right. Too many tots. We've all been there.
Indeed.
So Derek Luna Show live right here with Eric Paulson, EP, a.k.a. Two Trees, a.k.a. Deuce Spruce. Ooh, the lighting's great right here. Let's stop here, sir. I'm outside the locker room here. EP's getting ready through his pregame ritual, which involves extra tater tots, apparently.
Yep.
Besides the extra tater tots, what else are we doing to get ready for tonight's performance?
Just trying to get my head in the game and figure out what I'm going to do with the ball when they give it to me, and try not to dribble too much.
Dribble out of drool out of your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always a good idea. Any new material tonight? We're creeping up on the new year. Any new jokes for the new season?
Yeah, we got a couple new plays to try out.
What are we toying with? Can you give us a little hint?
The family's trying to have a weekly game night, and that's horrifying. So I'm trying to find the humor in that.
Weekly game night?
Yeah.
What are we talking? Some Scrabble?
It's
Monopoly?
all weird shit that no one else understands.
My family plays the things where you're supposed to say naughty words and stuff and say terrible, deplorable things, and I don't want to hear my family say that stuff. I don't want to hear my niece call me a cocksucker.
Yeah, I just have my parents and my aunt that are...
Sorry, what was that?
I just have my parents and my aunt that are taxing on my energies.
Your parents and your aunt, and I'll tag them in this video. What are their...
Oh, great. Yeah.
Any New Year's resolutions, EP?
Write more jokes, get more funnier-ist.
Become the funniest?
Get more funnier-ist.
Get more funnier-ist. Should learn some words, too. Maybe learn more. That might help with although you don't need to learn how to read to write jokes. That's for sure.
That's true.
All right, well, we'll talk to you after the performance. Best of luck tonight, Eric Paulson.
Thank you.
Derek Luna Show here with young Andre Sway. Where do we find you online, Andre Sway?
At Andre Sway on Instagram. Silly
There.
little film boy.
There it is.
Guy on TikTok.
On the gram.
But we're not really here to promote the socials today. We're just here to get the job done.
Yeah, we're here to get the job done. Okay, focused as ever. So we're getting ready to do battle here at the open mic. What's the strategy tonight to overcome what's been known as a stifling defense?
Listen, I haven't gone up on stage in months now, but listen, we're going to go out there and we're going to get the job done just through pure effort, humor, being black and kind of charming. We're going to be relying a lot on that. But at the end of the day, some people have to put in work. Some people just, the work was put in for them.
Is there a worry? Some people, the work's been... Is there a worry? Is there a worry coming off of injury in rehab as long as you've been?
I wouldn't call it injury. It was more of a... It was more of a hiatus.
Is there a worry that you might re-aggravate your black charm instincts?
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, I don't either.
All I know is we're just gonna get the job done, and we're gonna tell some funny jokes. We got some new material, in the middle of getting my master's degree. Still gonna find time to make these white people laugh at the end of the day.
Got it.
Because at the end of the day, we're gonna shuck and jive for the white man. We're gonna shuck and jive for the white man.
Shucking and jiving. New Year's resolutions. We got any New Year's resolutions cooking?
When.
When?
I also really need to do my taxes this year.
Yeah.
I did not do my taxes.
Ooh,
for
that's
the past 6 years.
Gotta do your taxes,
I don't make enough
Sway.
money, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
Tell more jokes on stage.
There we go.
Sleep with 0 white women,
Cut down on the white ladies.
0 for 0 this year.
Dude, come on. They're hunting you down.
Exactly. I got to prime off. I'm like Jonathan Majors, except...
I don't know what Jonathan Majors... I was going to say you're like Sarah Connor.
You're not tapped into the culture.
You're like the Sarah Connor.
I'm not tapped in. I am tapped into that culture.
These white ladies are like Terminators.
I know who Sarah Connor is.
Yeah.
She's not a Terminator, but I'm prying them off. I get it
They're coming
now.
for you.
I get it.
They're knocking on doors.
These Terminator references.
I'm looking for Andre Sway.
He is black.
Okay, so everybody's pumped up about open mic. We're all getting jazzed up, maybe a little nervous. Can I get your best halftime speech to really rally the troops? Remember the Titans style, fucking Any Given Sunday style. All right, let's do it. Just you.
Listen.
Get in there.
When I was out there competing for 4 national championships in a row during college degree, it wasn't for sports, it was for speech and debate, but we don't talk about that second part. 4 championships. We didn't have to go no pregame speeches because we already knew what the game was. You know, we already knew what the deal was. We're going in there. We're ready to kill at the end of the day. We already put the work in. Now it's just time to execute. You know, there's no need for an inspirational speech whenever the work has already been done for you. Like I said, some people put the work in. For some people, the work has already been put into them. You'll get it eventually. It makes sense. You know, you just got to wrap your head around it.
All right. Andre Sway, the work's been put into him.
I got you.
And all right, well, best of luck out there. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Free Palestine.
How about that? Right here.
Derek Luna Show live right here with Tyrone. Post-game press conference.
Post-game.
Lots of distractions in there tonight,
There
Tyrone.
was. It was a tough night. You know, I had to keep my defense tight.
First of all, you're coming off the bench. Not a lot of time.
Not a lot of time.
Off the reserve
Someone would
list.
say kind of garbage time, but hey, you make the most of your minutes.
That's
you know?
when the garbage men are getting the garbage work
Exactly.
done.
Sad. Like, I feel like we should. I'm trying to pull up your thing.
Tyrone, 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 Tyrone.
I'm trying to find your theme song here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tyrone!
Tyrone, yeah!
Thanks, you big dummy. Oh, God.
I
Make the
think
most of your minutes.
it's-
I think I did an all right job
is
tonight.
what they say. Microphone cutting out,
I know.
all sorts of stuff.
Hey, I'll just keep going.
You just gotta fight through it,
I'll
right?
fight through it.
Anything we're picking up for the next go around?
The Lauren Boebert thing definitely works.
She's
done
a big
this-
dummy.
She is a big dummy. And this is about the 3rd time I've done it, so that's a good bit. So that one goes in
And
the
it survived
archives.
a microphone crash
It
right in the
did.
middle of it.
It did. There's a child in the crowd. This is clearly winking parenting. So it's Thursday. You got him a little early. You had plans? Fuck it. Let's rock it. That's cool, bro. I appreciate it. Because he's about to get educated right now.
Thanks for being on.
All right. I appreciate you, man.
Any parting thoughts?
What makes you have to ungodfather somebody?
Yeah, I don't know. If you got to go to, I don't think you really need to go to court to do that, though.
How would you go about ungodfathering someone? Yeah, right? If you think about it, I'm sure that's like an involved process. Like you probably have to go to Social Security. You gotta stand in front of the lady. You gotta be like, yes, I would like to ungodfather my friend Chuck. And you can't just say that, you have to explain why. And you're like, I just found out that Chuck is a rapist. And God forbid anything happened to me, I don't want my kid growing up that you can get to the ultimate end goal without having developed a personality. It's a rape joke, people. I mean, at least Social Security, maybe?
Isn't it more of a religious thing?
I had no idea.
Get back to me.
Yeah, we
Get
need
back
to
to me,
know.
God. I'll watch the movies tonight. We'll see if we can figure it out. Thanks for joining me, Tyrone.
This is going amazing.
I like your jacket.
Make it. I can't see anybody from up here. I return the compliment just emotionally, I guess.
All right, but we don't care. The show must go on. A bit of a police presence here as we tried to get a post-game press conference here with Eric Two Trees Paulson. Eric, fascinating set. What happened in there?
I'm still kind of processing it myself.
It seemed like you accomplished a lot while doing very little.
It's finally just living in the moment. Which I told people, or people tell me I need to do, but on stage it feels like the wrong move. But
That was a good
some
way
of the crowd,
to describe what happened tonight, for sure.
Yeah, my family's, what's the word? Insufferable. I have to spend a lot of time with them. hearing about the family that's not there. They do a lot of shit talking. Very annoying. Makes me wonder what they're saying when I'm not there. I love killing it for 2 people. This might be my best set. Just stand here and look around, crush it.
That was a great way to describe what happened tonight. You were in the moment. It felt like you were telling no jokes.
Right.
You were just saying true things that happened, no?
Well, I do try and have a lot of truth in my art, and
Less speaking, more being. Fuck. What have I been doing all this? Been doing this for 5 years. I should have just been not writing. I don't know.
Anything we're taking away for the next performance?
don't hold the door and get distracted by the nonsense going outside of the room.
Oh man, it's a wild night tonight for sure. There was a streaker essentially on the court. Wild, poorly refereed game. How do you keep focused in a game like this that's so poorly officiated and so much mayhem going on?
Just be in the moment and try and remember which hoop. Are we doing basketball
or football? I guess I don't forget which
season. Just trying to remember which goal is yours and not the other team's, because I mean it's nice to help.
Because that's a mistake.
Once in a while, but usually not when.
It's nice to help people out every once in a while. Well, thanks for joining me, EP. I believe this is the part of the. I think the streaker's coming back. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. All right, Andre. I'll fess up. I went to get some nachos during your performance.
Just missed it.
I missed parts of it. How did it go in there?
Listen, it went just as we expected. Not the outcome we were looking for, just as we expected, however.
Still knocking off some rust a little bit?
Still knocking off some rust. Centering on my blackness too much, and it makes some white people uncomfortable, you know? you gotta let them know I'm not black, and then, because they don't see color anymore.
Nothing makes white people uncomfortable like black people.
Nothing makes white people... Do you want to know what makes white people more uncomfortable than black people? Black people who talk about being black. That'll do it. I just got back from college. I'm doing a master's degree right now. And I know what you're thinking. I thought you people hated masters. But listen.
So, what are we learning? What are we taking from this for the next go around?
Honestly, that I'm just better than them at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
and they need to have a better sense of,
That's a great attitude to
know?
have, by the way.
We'll have to rewatch the tape.
These people don't understand my jokes.
Fucking dumb hillbilly redneck inbreds just can't. No.
Yeah, they don't get it, right?
No, it went fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch the game tape, see what's going on.
You're gonna have to send me the game tape, man.
I'm good. I'll send the game tape.
Okay. Well, hey, Merry Christmas and thanks for doing this.
Merry Christmas, Free Palestine. How are we doing?
You ruined another YouTube clip. That's
just get demonetized.
Then I might get it checked. What's with these ball sack underwear Augie's wearing? I'm sure you're wearing them. Where your junk's like in a little pouch. What are we doing? What are we doing, young people? I don't want my junk to be like on a cloud. I want my underwear to be like a prison guard. Every once in a while, just ram my cock up against the back of my underwear. Be like, keep your eyes on the road. Don't even think about it. Hanes, maximum security. Augie doesn't want to laugh, but he kind of thinks it's funny.
All right, post-game coverage here with Harrison Broadstreet. You came at him hard and fast right from the jump. What was that all about?
We had to get control of the situation. It was a fever dream in that room. There was a homeless and/or very fashionable man causing a ruckus at some point, running across the court, basically.
Yeah.
I had to deal with a couple streakers, it felt like.
An unruly fan, and it was hard to tell in the dark with the shawl, and it looked like he was wearing a blanket. He looked very homeless. In the light,
It might just have great fashion.
it looked like he was dressed like Cam Newton.
So,
So I don't think that's on you, player.
I think that's just an afterthought. You can't think about it in the moment, obviously. You just got to go out there and make the plays that you make when you see them in front of you.
Oh, all right. What a fucking fever dream of a night it's been, huh? This has been fucking crazy. Were you guys here paying attention when that guy got escorted out in a blanket? That was crazy. Nobody mentioned about it or talked about it. There's been a lot of propaganda thrown around up here. All I can hear is fucking Augie and the wheezing. This is nuts. I'm so sorry. I usually try not to call out your laugh, but you sound like you're in pain tonight. Are you sick? Holy shit. There's been a couple jokes that really hit, and you sound like you're dying. This is... Oh, man. What? Oh, this is crazy. This is... I know the autistic shorts man. This is not what I expected to walk up to. This is crazy. This is so crazy. I'm having a fever dream. I'm still under from the surgery I had 10 years ago. I'm asleep. None of this is happening. You guys aren't fucking real, so this doesn't make any fucking difference.
But, yeah, I had to go out there and pick the tempo up. The first 20 minutes of that show felt like a lecture.
Yeah, it was great.
So it was a whole lot of fun. Good time getting back on the home court. Been a while.
Anything we're taking away from this for the next performance?
I'm taking away from this that what I said at the beginning, I am perfect. I have nothing to change. So I'm just going to continue with that and see where that gets me going into the new year.
Yeah, nothing spells progress like thinking that there's no faults or flaws.
Hey, you know what? You don't have to get better if you stay better.
Well, I've been Derek Luna here with LeVar Ball. Never lost.
Yeah, I'm worried about it. Pot's not cool anymore. You guys need to stop smoking pot because it's so gay and so dumb. It's done been played out, y'all. My friend Wingo's dad smokes pot. He's never done anything cool in his life. How cool can pot be? If Wingo's dad is lighting up on the 9th green to chill out. I really like this indica. It's really good. Shut the fuck up, Wingo's dad. You're gay. I'm getting into whippets. Still rebellious, right? I'm smoking Marlboro Reds, I'm doing whippets, and I'm thinking about huffing paint. That's how you keep it real, guys. I've been Derek Luna.
Derek Luna, everybody. How are we feeling? What's someone's giving us? Feeling good.